After the controversial success of the BMW M3 GTR, which made its mark in the early mid-2000s in races from the American Le Mans Series and Nürburgring, anticipation built for its successor a couple of years after the M3 GTR was retired. That's when the BMW M3 GT2 hit the scene, a GT racer based on the fourth generation of the BMW M3, known as the E92, that came out in September 2007. This car was special for its bold design and clear purpose. The E92 M3 was unique because it was the only M3 model to offer a V8 engine to the public, unlike the E46 M3 GTR, which never sold. The M3 GTR has a stronger charm because it pushed the limits of GT racing's rules. It was so successful that Porsche even complained that BMW went against the spirit of GT racing since you couldn't buy a street version. The American Le Mans Series rules were pretty loose back then, so it did not matter much, but eventually, things shifted. In February 2008, BMW Motorsport announced that Rahal Letterman Lanigan Racing would compete in the 2009 American Le Mans Series with two factory-backed M3 GT2 cars. This team, known as Team RLL, competes with the LMDH prototype BMW M Hybrid V8 and the IMSA and WEC series. They first joined the American Le Mans Series in 2007, running a Porsche 911-997 GT3 RSR, but were not officially factory supported by Porsche then. The BMW M3 has a strong racing background and is more than just a race car. It's a favorite among racing fans worldwide. The M3 GT2 was also the cover car for the 2009 racing video game Need for Speed Shift. When developing the racing version of the E92 M3, BMW's engineers worked hard to make an already sporty car even better. The street version has a powerful, high-revving 4-liter V8 engine called S65, producing 414 horsepower, 71 more than its predecessor. For racing, BMW utilizes special engines produced in their foundry used to manufacture parts for their Formula One cars at the time. The BMW P65 B40 flat-plane crank race engine in the M3 GT2 makes a whopping 485 horsepower for the racetrack. They also upgraded the chassis, which is wider and significantly lighter than the street car, allowing it to utilize the powerful V8 engine effectively on the track. A lot of carbon-reinforced plastic used chopped off some weight. Since its development began in mid-2007, various techniques from Formula One have been employed, including computational fluid dynamics and wind tunnel tests. These methods helped create the best aerodynamic design for the car, following extensive testing throughout 2008. The M3 GT2 was generally successful in GT2 racing worldwide, consistently proven to be a strong competitor in the GT2 class across North America, Europe, and Asia. Its notable victories were in major endurance races, such as the 2010 Nürburgring 24 Hours, among others, which are worth discussing later. 2 factory cars and 4 drivers, Tommy Milner, Jörg Moeller, Bill Oberlin, and Joey Hand from the BMW RLL team kicked off the 2009 American Le Mans Series season at the iconic 12 Hours of Sebring, racing in the GT2 category. They were up against tough competition, including the Porsche 911, Ferrari 430, Panas Esperante, Corvette C6R, and Ford GT. Porsche was the team to beat that year, particularly the Flying Lizard crew, since they were known for dominating the GT field. The M3 looked sharp and had some competitive moments, but ran into reliability problems. So if you watched the M3 GTR video where there were doubts the car would finish its first race at the 12 Hours of Sebring, but it did, well, the number 90 car failed to start and didn't hit the track until about 40 minutes into the race, while the number 92 car had a prop shaft failure during qualifying, forcing it to start from the back. However, both BMWs had to retire from the race because of engine issues.
BMW M3's here, but it is day done for the Rahal boys. Stick around.
After a rough kickoff to the 2009 season, the BMW M3 quickly demonstrated it could win races and even championships without significant tribulations. The team collected several podium finishes, including a second-place finish at Long Beach. Then, for the first time, BMW Rahal Letterman achieved the new M3's program's first victory with a 1-2 finish at Road America, thanks to the number 90 car driven by Joey Hand and Bill Oberlin. They also finished second behind the winning GT Ferrari at Petit Le Mans, a grueling 10-hour race. BMW put in a lot of effort and ended up third in the team championship, with Milner and Moeller finishing fourth in the Drivers' Championship, which is pretty impressive for their debut season. Then, the following season turned out even better than they had expected. The RLL team had a great first season with the BMW M3, and they worked hard over the winter months to refine their racing strategy and enhance the car's performance, striving to elevate their competitive edge for the upcoming season. Bobby Rahal expressed his pride in the team's achievements of their ambitious goals, aiming for even greater success in the future. In 2010, the racing category changed. The GT2 class became just GT and permanently the top level of GT ALMS racing. BMW celebrated 35 years since its debut in its first major race win at the 12 Hours of Sebring in March 1975. The Rahal Letterman team kept working with BMW, which helped them have a solid season. They won again at Road America, just as they had the year before, with the number 92 car taking the pole position this time. Their main goals were to conquer the team and manufacturer titles while battling against Ferrari and Porsche. They had several podium finishes, meaning they finished no lower than third place. One of their significant achievements was finishing second and third at the 12 Hours of Sebring, one of the toughest endurance races in the US. Ultimately, they won the 2010 American Le Mans Series Manufacturer and Team Championships, beating their biggest rival, Flying Lizard Porsche, by just 1 point in the team standings, despite not the Drivers' Championship. In 2010, the M3 GT2 made a significant step by establishing its presence outside the US for the first time. It showed up just once at the Le Mans 24-hour race in France, adding to BMW's tradition of competing with its eye-catching art cars. The number 79 M3 GT2, which artist Jeff Koons decorated, caught the photographer's eyes everywhere. Sadly, the number 79 had to pull out early because of fuel troubles, while the number 78 car finished 6th in the LMGT2 class and 19th overall, which is not bad. After that, the BMW Schnitzer team raced in the 2010 Spa 24-hour event in Belgium, where they started strong by qualifying first in their class. They held on to the overall lead for most of the race but faced a setback with a suspension failure late in the game. Despite that, they still won in the GTN class, finishing behind two Porsches that claimed overall victory. BMW Schnitzer also emerged in the GT2 category at the Intercontinental Le Mans Cup 1000 km of Zhuhai in China. The BMW RLL team continued its American Le Mans Series success in 2011, repeating yet another championship victory. After failing at Sebring in 2009 and finishing on the podium in the 2010 race, they reached their goal by winning the 2011 12 Hours of Sebring with a 1-2 pole position. The winning number 56 car, driven by Dirk Moeller, Joey Hand, and Andy Priox. The BMW team won the first 3 races and sat on the podium in every race, stopping Corvette Racing and Porsche teams from winning. Their hard work paid off, and they succeeded in meeting the demands of the factory team directors, Bob Rahal and David Letterman, as they won the GT manufacturer, team, and driver titles, thanks to Dirk Moeller and Joey Hand. At the 2011 Le Mans, BMW qualified in first and third place in their class. Even though one of their cars did not finish the race, they still achieved a strong third place finish in their class. The 2012 season began with another bang of BMW winning its second 12 Hours of Sebring. However, as the season went on, the M3 GT struggled against the faster Corvettes and Porsches, especially with the new Ferrari 458 GT2 joining the field. Towards the end of the season, we also saw the new GT Dodge Viper make a comeback in the American Le Mans Series. BMW managed to secure one more win at Road America, its third victory there, but struggled to keep pace with the stronger teams for most of the season. The Corvette racing team won the 2012 GT Class Championship with Oliver Gavin and Tommy Milner behind the wheel. However, it's worth noting in this video that Milner switched racing from BMW to Corvette in 2011. BMW RLL settled for second place in the team standings, with Dirk Moeller finishing the highest among the BMW drivers in 4th position. After the 2012 season, BMW wrapped up its racing program for the E92 M3 and brought in the Z4 GTE for the 2013 season. Now it's time to wrap up with a conclusion. The BMW M3 GT2 certainly has its legacy, building on the successes and lessons from its predecessor. It had an advantage with the V8 engine and used advanced technology from BMW's Formula One experience. Although the M3 GTR may be more memorable for its groundbreaking performance and rarity and popularity, the M3 GT2 is no less significant, making a name for itself in a different era of motorsport. Its consecutive GT titles in 2010 and 2011 made Porsche regret their earlier comments about BMW not belonging to actual GT racing a decade earlier, only because BMW re-challenged them again and kicked their asses. If you liked and enjoyed this video, then you'll also enjoy watching the M3 GTR video if you have not seen it yet. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the very next video. And as always, I'm open to suggestions. I will check them out. Peace out and stay safe. Chris the Radar out.